Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in. One up, one down. And now it's Alex Bregman. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. And they get Bregman for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Catcher has it, fires to first. Here's Trevor Story. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Low off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. That one laced to center and a base hit. Low around third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. Check swing. Went around. Strike one.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. One away on a drop third strike. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that misses. 1-0.
1-0.
1 out, base is empty. That one misses. And now 2-0. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Line drive. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. That's out number 2. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
That one missed. Next pitch is downstairs. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air, right field, Anthony. Corrals it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Masataka Yoshida. Ohtani back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez on the move. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up.
Betts. Off-balance feed. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. And that is out of play. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Mookie now. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. They get the out on Muncy. And up. Into the outfield. So first and second now, one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Teoscar Hernandez goes after that one for strike one. And that's in the dirt.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in. 2 away now. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swung on, belted. Rafaela hustling after it. Drops into the glove. That. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Narvaez, in his rookie season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. And it finds its way through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Alex Bregman. On the ground to the left. There's one. And that's all they'll get. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Reached on a drop. Third strike his first time. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 1 out. Runner takes off. Bunt attempt misses. Here's Trevor Story now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that drops in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Double steal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Hacks and misses. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Enrique Hernandez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a foul ball. Fouled off left side. Got him. And there's 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Two out, space is empty. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Rafaela makes the grab, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Massa. Towards first, and it goes just foul. At the belt and fires. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. And that drops foul. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Edman slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count even 1-1. Tied him up inside with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. Tapped softly on the ground, Muncy.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Narvaez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out.
1 strike.
Go to second, out there, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. On the ground to third. One up, one
Got
down.
him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Muncy on his horse around third. Plays the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. And now the 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The rare K for Mookie. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. Fly ball down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. Now they get the runner and a run. Tries to get back and save. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw, and they got him. And a foul ball. He gets there with the slide. The throw, got him. Nice play. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next offering upstairs. Runner on the go. And a count 1-2. In the air, center field. Rafaela under it. Hauls it in for the out. And here comes Tommy Edman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Laser base hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing.
Runners on the move. Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count with 2-0.
2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
Smith swings through it for strike 1. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The Dodgers threatening. On the ground, low. He'll do it himself. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop. At the plate, Trevor Story.